Welcome back to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Thank you for staying with us. A series of disturbing viral videos show a young St. Mary's College student being bullied on a bus by an older SMC boy. Principal of the college, Don Howell, has admonished the behavior seen in the video on the part of the aggressor as well as other students who stood idly by while the act was being committed. Howell says bullying is not accepted at St. Mary's College and an internal investigation has been launched into this matter. Solange Alfred tells us more.
The choking, punching, and verbal abuse of a St. Mary's College student was caught on tape in what appears to be a moving vehicle filled with students from the college. The young boy being bullied can be heard attempting to pacify the situation, asking the aggressor, "What did I do? What did I do?" But his questions were answered with hands wrapped around his neck, stifling his voice. The video has gone viral and has reached the desk of SMC school principal Don Howell, who says SMC has a zero-tolerance approach to bullying. However, Howell says school officials are investigating the matter to get all their facts right before taking action.
The school received this video only this morning, and as soon as we received it, we were very proactive in our approach to begin investigating this matter. And why? Because the school does not tolerate any such behavior from our students. We have a zero tolerance as it relates to bullying, as it relates to any form of physical abuse that there may be. Certainly, we have to continue providing support to those students. And while it did not happen in school, it happened on their way to their homes. We are certainly appalled at that behavior. The entire school community, as a matter of fact, the students, the teachers, parents, we all are appalled at this recording, and the matter is being investigated. And once we have all our information, we will ensure that the matter is dealt with properly.
The point of concern raised by the public about the now viral videos is the alarming fact no one stepped in to assist the victim in question. Howell says this disturbing trend stems from a lack of maturity on the part of the young men aboard the vehicle, as well as a degradation of society's moral consciousness.
You were concerned about it for many reasons. One, the young man seemingly being bullied, and the young man who seemingly is engaged in the act. We were also concerned about the level of maturity shown by the students in terms of recording and then disseminating this video. It says to us that not just as St. Mary's College, as a society, we have to continue grooming our students, grooming our young men especially, so that they become technologically literate and be responsible in how they use social media and technology. The focus there should not have been on recording, but to try to quell our situation.
The principal did not offer any more words on the matter, only to reiterate the situation is currently being investigated internally and swift action will be handed down once all the facts are gathered. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
The director of the St. Lucia National Trust is imploring hoteliers in St. Lucia to take a page out of Jade Mountain's book in the fight to save the environment. Bishnu Tulsi said the structure of the award-winning hotel in Soufrière complements landscape as opposed to being a hindrance. He said the island would fare well to implement the same concept used in the construction plans of that hotel for both the tourism and environmental aspect.
I think what happened at Jade Mountain is an excellent example of how we should pursue tourism. Work with the landscape that you have. Integrate your hotel into the landscape and into the experience. We could do tourism development in a way that is not as negative to the environment as they are now. But the part of the problem is that we don't have a strategic plan for tourism development. We still measure the success of the tourism product in terms of the number of people who visit. and not place a value on the experience or on the dollar value that we.
Tulsi continued on to say, on the other hand, a tourism plan is needed to define what tourism should do for St. Lucia. He specified a number of key developmental challenges.
I think it's crime, I think it's education, I think it's poverty. How can tourism address poverty? Don't leave the impact that tourism will have on poverty to chance, but make poverty reduction an integral part of the strategic approach to tourism. That way you will begin to integrate better your agriculture, your human resource development, but more importantly, engaging communities and making communities part of the product, rather than, as happens in Jamaica, for example, hotels are fenced off and the population are looking into this great space that only the rich can come and enjoy. People must become part of it, and for people to become part of it, tourism will have to begin to address our core development challenges.
He says there is definitely room for improvement in the developmental sense. International Teachers' Day, also referred to as World Teachers' Day, came about in 1994 in commemoration of the signing of the 1966 UNESCO ILO recommendation concerning the status of teachers. Thereafter, the 5th of October has been celebrated annually as International Teachers' Day. However, a week of activities leading up to this day is organized by schools and teachers' unions and associations throughout the world. In St. Lucia, Teachers' Week began with a rousing ecumenical service on Sunday.
Teachers shape the future. It is a noble but daunting task. Every year, the world takes time to tip hats to teachers with the commemoration of Teachers' Week and Teachers' Day. The 2019 observance of Teachers' Week is being held under the theme St. Lucian Educators and the SLTU taking the lead. The week-long activities officially began with an ecumenical service at the Bethel Tabernacle on Sunday. The president of the St. Lucia Teachers Union, Julian Monrose, underscored the important role that teachers play in the development of the country. He spoke passionately about the commitment shown by teachers even in the face of challenges.
As teachers, our ambition, what we live for every day, is to see our students succeed. Nothing makes you happier than when you meet your students and you know that they're doing well. And sometimes they can say, sir or miss, and you don't even remember them. They have to tell you who they are. But you know you have touched their lives. Nothing can make us happier than when this boy or this girl that we saw, that it appeared was going astray, and we held them, and we spoke with them, and we encouraged them, and then we see them on the right path. That makes you feel good. And so we take very seriously our work in changing lives, in seeing that our students do well in life. Despite that, of course, we face many difficulties. There are some who believe that all we do is just handle chalk and talk, when our work is so much more than that. Our work is about nation building.
Pastor Handriana Langilier delivered the sermon at the ecumenical service, noting that teachers have a responsibility to lead by example.
When the teachers teach, it's more than what they say, it's about what they do. Essentially, the age-old adage, actions speak louder than words. But more than that, what the Apostle Paul admonishes in his word when he said, when you teach, do so with integrity, do so with sincerity, and may it be that you are revered because of your character, because of what you do more than what you say.
Activities for Teachers Week include an education conference on Wednesday under the theme We Teach for a Better World, a focus on young teachers. On Friday, there will be football finals in Vieux-Fort between the North and the West teams, and later a dance put on by the Vieux-Fort Teachers branch. A retirees' dinner will be hosted on Saturday to honor teachers who have retired from the service as exemplary educators. The annual Teachers Rally will be hosted in the North on Sunday, the 6th of October. An appeal has also been launched to assist teachers in the Bahamas in the aftermath of Hurricane Dorian.
Meanwhile, the Ministry of Education, through the Chief Education Officer, Fiona Meyer, has extended well wishes and gratitude to teachers across the island.
We want to applaud them, we want to celebrate with them, we want to let them know that we value their contribution to our entire education system and by extension to the nation of St. Lucia. So we want to wish everybody Happy Teachers Week to you, every single member of our school and teaching community.
The education chief also singled out retirees for praise for their years of dedicated service to the profession.
We want to say to you, retirees, kindly note that we value your contributions. We encourage you to be part and parcel of what happens and what continues to shape education in St. Lucia, because you have laid the foundation for us. So thank you as well. I would like to encourage everyone, find a teacher, find somebody who supported you throughout your educational journey. Even if they're retired, look out for them and extend to them heartfelt thank yous during this period of time.
She also extended condolences to the family of former Chief Education Officer Gaspar Shalmine.
On behalf of the entire leadership of the ministry and the many people that he served throughout St. Lucia, we want to extend our condolences to the family and let them know that we are with them in prayers and we continue to support them, we continue to look out for them, as Mr. Shalmine did a fantastic job of helping us in our St. Lucian society. And so we do extend condolences on behalf of the minister and the entire leadership of the ministry and the communities of educators that he served, as we wish the family all.
Gaspar Shalmine was not just a former educator but also former member of the United Workers' Party. The party will be making an official statement on his passing. We will have that in a subsequent broadcast. This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. There's more news coming up after the break.